And a chance for everyone to get some shots. The range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to basketball right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Rose. James is out there with Connect. Then there's Luka Doncic. And for the Spurs, Devin Vassell out there with George. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Buzelis, and it's McMillan. And at the small forward. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Now, here's George. Misses the three. Nevsky, he's guarded by McMillan. Pass to Connect. Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Wembanyama. And another shot. And good that time.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
James against George. James kicks to Rose. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The officials. The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the game. The free throw off from McMillan. Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. George passes to Wembanyama. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's George. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, Stan, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his side.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with a nice feed.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Floats one. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. 3rd best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Spurs, 5 games behind.
And you know, for Los Angeles, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
That one goes in.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by George. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early.
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Rose. He's around 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Rose. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the Spurs with some changes. Sharp comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Frazier in for Keontae George.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Here's Buzelis. Saw him with 10 points last game.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Doncic. Rose in the post. Shot clock at 6. Doncic finds Rose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And the Lakers making a change here. The Spurs have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Sharp, the pass to Duren. Spurs passing it around. Bounce pass from Sharp. Pass to Laravia. Rose with the block. Rice dishes to Doncic. Out to the right wing. They set the pick to the middle. Second chance shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Sharp, the pass to Duren. Frazier outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Doncic against Sharp. Out to the right wing. Back to Doncic. Vucevic, a screen on McMillan. Doncic passes to Vucevic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Duren. Doncic against McMillan. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Doncic kicks to Rice. Vucevic, a screen on McMillan. Rice dishes to Doncic. Pass to Vucevic. To end the drought. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Duren. To the paint. And Duren slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Nash is out there with Cheeks. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Wade. And it's Clemens in at point guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Now here is Martin. Here's Rice. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Inside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. George against James. Here's Wembanyama. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Hachimura. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Let's take a look at Rose. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang on to the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Cheeks. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Rice. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's James. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Cheeks no good. Lakers leading by 5. Martin inside. Defended by Cheeks. And it's Martin missing. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. James against McDaniel. Outside Martin. Over Cheeks. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And it's Sharp missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
James wide open. Nailed from three-point land. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Lakers in 5th.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Works for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Dank with it. Last game out, 36 points for him. Pass to Vucevic. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to Nash. Spurs trail by 6.
Los Angeles.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stance for the Lakers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And the second free throw. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster.
For example, if you play one-on-one, score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send the second defender, he's going to make limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. And that one misses. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic steps on the gas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Luka Doncic. Tops in scoring. And such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And he's good on the second. LA has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Doncic going to work.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Pass to Durant. Doncic with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to connect. In the corner, it's Martin. And stolen by Vassell. 2 on the clock. Here's Nash. And Nash slams it in.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Nick. Are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So we just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down.
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
Well, right now for the Spurs, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. James is out there with Connect. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Rose. James to the right side. From past the arc. And Connect gets it to go. Connects. Got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, who's zealous with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively.
Back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Vassell against James, and the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Let's see those moves.
The Spurs making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group. The top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. Luka Doncic, 4th.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, so much of it comes down to effort and energy. You can be any size, well, practically any size, and make a big difference on the glass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the paint, Nevsky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what